OC and Service Science Factory started only 8 weeks ago. This video will guide you through the most important steps in that process. Creating a documentary from 2020 aims to envision the ways in which people will communicate and collaborate in the near future. So, what is it all about, and how do we approach this? We approached this by a lot of discussion, exploration and mind mapping. We wanted to understand key drivers, people's reactions, and find a way to make this usable for us. This rewarding journey took us to 3 main areas of interest: user behavior, societal trends, and emerging technologies. How did we explore and bring to life the 3 main areas of interest? We used exemplary insights gathered through interviews, literature and field research to create illustrative future assumptions. How can we come up with a scenario for OC? It was time to merge the 3 areas of interest into one scenario. We mapped assumptions and influencing factors into a coherent future landscape. We identified patterns that we could cluster. Eventually, we defined relevant target groups from which to create personas. These personas were constructed along the lines of a relational map incorporating specific characteristics of document users. Once that was done, we were able to relate them to the insights in the future landscape in order to develop a more detailed future vision. Ultimately, we figured out that the way we got to a scenario was more useful than the scenario itself. How can we transform this process into something useful? How can we find a way to implement our method for OC? This is where we decided to create a dynamic and flexible toolkit that would enable OC to create its own future vision. We brainstormed and made rough crafting and paper prototyping, including components like insights, exemplary customer profiles, and critical questions to encourage fruitful discussions. Finally, Futurize, an inclusive platform for generating future visions, was born.